Well, Coach, we talked about it on Sunday, and you guys, the next big one, the collegiate championships, but you didn't get to go to Oregon, but the things worked out well. The fact that you got some very good competition on Sunday.
Yeah, we were definitely grateful, to have already lost one regatta to Fog, and Santa Clara lost that same regatta with us. So when they started talking about potentially canceling it, of course my clairvoyant assistant coach assured me that they would not cancel the regatta, but they did. But Santa Clara reached out, asked if they could come see us, and it just really all happened to come together. They were flexible in their ability to come on Sunday and not Saturday, because Saturday was a hot mess out there. And I think the racing was good. We raced the reverse course of our home regatta just to make sure that we didn't have any incidents with the fishing fleet, and actually going with a tail current this time instead of the head current. That shaved off a good 3 minutes of that total time. So I think we were pleased that we won the events that are important to Division II, at least in ranking. But I don't necessarily think we did it in an extraordinary fashion. We took some video. We kind of went frame by frame, and we've been again working on so many things leading up to racing season, and they're doing it in practice, just not executing it on race day. And I think anytime you win, the ladies were like, well, but coach, we won. And that leads us to having lost that regatta at Covered Ridge. We don't get to see Western Washington. We don't get to see Seattle Pacific until championships, which is highly unusual. And when we meet them at Whereas, that decides who goes to the national championships, and you don't even know if you're in contention of that. So that, I think, is a little harder to kind of wrap your mind around.
Mm-hmm. Facing Oklahoma and Santa Clara, two good opponents to face before. I mean, obviously you wanted to go to Oregon, but two opponents that probably happy to face going into collegiate, knowing that you were in the water and facing some good competition.
Yeah, UCO is a very remarkable crew. Santa Clara, they've just been doing gangbusters on their recruiting. They have trees in their boats, and Humboldt, is known for, that's the short crew. So, we don't necessarily recruit rowers. We chase them down on campus, and they join the program. We have a lot of 4-year rowers. They're trying so hard this semester. So, we're just hoping that, over the next couple of weeks we can gain some speed just by trying to row a little bit better technique-wise. If each lady were to, take care of their technical issues, we could probably be 10 seconds faster. But, it's different. It's different on practice day versus the day that you actually have to race.
What will you guys do now, say, today and then leading up, preparing for the next regatta?
We just, our first series of seat racing we did in late February, where we get a rubric and generally figure out, who the fastest is all the way down, so we understand how to boat. With a team this big, we generally, I think, are entering every event but 2 events, and that's you want to make sure that you get it right. And so we started seat racing today, just because results that are almost 2 months old. We know that things have changed. People have gotten faster technique-wise. We've seen that, and ladies that didn't do well in the first round in February definitely want to have another shot as well. We've rode very similar lineups for the last 6 weeks, and not having a regatta this coming weekend, it gives us a little bit more time to do some harder workouts that we haven't been able to do because we've been on the road every single week. I think we've competed every single week for the last 6 weeks, sans the regatta that was canceled.